Hello everyone, welcome back to Agriculture Insight. Have you ever taken a bite of chicken so tender it practically melts in your mouth? Chicken tenders, seemingly just a simple fried chicken dish, have played a major role in the explosive growth of the fast food industry. Every year, KFC sells over 1 billion pieces, enough to cover the entire earth in a crispy, mouth-watering layer. But behind that crispy coating lies an intricate journey, from high-tech farms to massive factories running around the clock. Here, automated systems are precisely programmed to process and prepare millions of chicken pieces every day. No two tenders are exactly alike, yet all follow the same standard: a perfectly crispy crust, tender meat inside, and a flavor that keeps you coming back for more. So right now, let's join Agriculture Insight to uncover the secrets behind chicken tenders, where technology and innovation come together to create a simple yet irresistible dish that has won over food lovers around the world. Before the streamlined processes of today's modern factories, do you know where chicken tenders actually came from? Surprisingly, this iconic dish was born from a kitchen accident in the 1970s at the Puritan Backroom Restaurant in New Hampshire, when a chef mistakenly separated the tenderloin, the soft cut of meat beneath the chicken breast. He decided to bread it, deep fry it, and serve it. The unexpected flavor wowed diners with its juicy, tender inside and crispy coating. And from that moment on, the name chicken tenders was born. Although KFC didn't invent the dish, it was the brand that helped popularize chicken tenders around the world. Since the 1990s, they've added extra crispy tenders to their menu, and the item quickly gained popularity thanks to its convenience, easy-to-eat format, and the signature KFC flavor, made possible by a secret recipe that will be revealed in this video. And like every great story, the journey of chicken tenders begins on modern farms, where chickens are raised on a special nutritional regimen to develop thick, tender breasts and tenderloins, perfectly suited to become the star ingredient of one of the world's favorite dishes. Let's explore the world of modern poultry farms, where each baby chick is raised with a perfect blend of advanced technology and human dedication. Here, as soon as the hens begin laying eggs, an automated collection system jumps into action. The eggs gently roll onto conveyor belts, avoiding any damage, and are transported straight to inspection and sorting areas. Every day, thousands of eggs are collected with near-perfect precision, ready to enter the magical stage of incubation. Inside high-tech incubation chambers, where temperature and humidity are tightly controlled, the eggs are carefully rotated by automated machines to ensure the embryos develop evenly. And then, after 21 days of quiet anticipation, the first baby chicks break free and chirp their way into the world, carrying with them a promise of something special: the dream of one day becoming a legendary KFC fried chicken. The chicks are then transported to modern poultry farms, where they're raised in an ideal environment. The barns are spacious, clean, and lined with soft wood shavings to maintain hygiene and support easy movement. Advanced heating systems, infrared lamps, and calming blue lighting are used to maintain a stable temperature and reduce stress for the chicks. Protein-rich feed and clean water are always available through a fully automated 24/7 system. A smart ventilation system controls CO2 levels and humidity, minimizing the risk of respiratory illnesses. After just 5 to 6 weeks, or around 35 to 42 days, the chicks grow into fully developed broilers, ready for the final stage of their journey, heading to the processing plant, where their dream of making it onto a KFC plate finally comes true. When they reach the appropriate age, the chickens are gently gathered using advanced equipment, like robotic caretakers, with soft robotic arms and smart rotating brushes that carefully place them onto conveyor belts. This ensures the chickens line up smoothly and are swiftly guided into transport crates, ready for their journey to the processing plant. Once the chickens arrive at the processing plant, they enter a modern, highly optimized system designed to ensure quality at every step. Before moving on to the next stages, the chickens are given a rest period of 1 to 2 hours to reduce stress and stabilize their condition. After the resting period, the chickens are placed onto automated conveyor systems, where they go through advanced processing stages. Stunning is performed using either low-voltage electrical currents or CO2 gas, helping to minimize stress for the chickens while ensuring the processing is quick and efficient. After the initial processing steps, the chickens move through a hot water bath maintained at a temperature between 50 and 60 degrees Celsius. The purpose of this step is to loosen the feathers and outer layers, making the defeathering process easier and more effective. Here, a set of rubber fingers mounted on rotating shafts acts like skillful hands, using spinning motion and friction to remove feathers precisely and efficiently. Each rubber finger has a specific softness and flexibility, allowing it to reach tougher areas and remove coarser feathers without damaging the delicate skin underneath. Next, the chickens move on to the evisceration stage, where modern machinery is used to open the abdominal cavity and carefully remove the internal organs. This process ensures cleanliness while preserving the freshness and quality of the meat. After the chickens are cleaned, high-precision automated cutting machines swiftly and efficiently remove the feet, head, and other parts. These machines are highly adaptable, allowing them to accurately separate components like the neck, wings, thighs, and breast meat into individual portions while preserving the quality of the meat. These very parts go on to become the beloved fried chicken pieces served by KFC. Next, the chicken breast is carefully separated and handled with great precision. This step requires skill and accuracy, as the breast meat can be easily damaged if not processed correctly. Once separated, the breast is passed through a specialized skin removal machine. This machine operates with remarkable delicacy, gently peeling off the skin without harming the tender meat underneath, preserving its freshness and quality. After the skin is removed, the breast is then carefully cut away from the bone. This stage demands close attention to detail to ensure the meat remains intact without tearing or damage. Sharp blades and precise cutting techniques help extract clean breast meat with no bone fragments left behind. The result is a perfect, tender chicken breast, ready for the next stages of processing. During this process, the most tender part of the breast, known as the tenderloin, is also separated. Tenderloin is a juicy, flavorful, and nutrient-rich cut of meat located just beneath the breast. It is the ideal ingredient for creating delicious, tender chicken, thanks to its naturally tender texture and satisfying taste. Once the tenderloin is perfectly cleaned, it enters one of the most intriguing stages that has fascinated the world, coating with KFC's legendary 11-spice blend. While the exact recipe is kept securely locked in a safe, rumors have circulated about the inclusion of salt, black pepper, paprika, garlic, onion, mustard, and several other secret herbs. It's this meticulous blending and golden ratio that creates an unmistakable flavor, mildly spicy, savory, and irresistibly aromatic. Here, the chicken is coated with the exclusive dry batter, a mixture that has been carefully perfected to adhere evenly to the meat's surface. Depending on the product line, the chicken may be dipped in a wet batter before being coated again with the dry batter, resulting in an extra crispy texture. Finally, each piece of chicken is placed into an industrial pressure fryer, a special piece of equipment that helps maintain a stable temperature and ensures even cooking from the inside out. Thanks to this method, the outer crust turns golden and crispy, while the meat inside remains tender, juicy, and irresistibly fragrant, the signature addictive flavor of KFC that millions of people love. When it comes to chicken tenders, many people often confuse them with chicken strips or chicken fingers, but in reality, they are quite different. Chicken tenders are the tenderloin part, located just beneath the chicken breast, extremely soft, juicy, and naturally long-shaped. On the other hand, chicken strips are simply chicken breast sliced into long strips, more abundant, cheaper, but can easily become dry if not cooked properly. They may look similar, but once you taste them, you'll instantly know which one is the premium version. And when it comes to premium chicken tenders, you simply can't leave out the legendary dipping sauces. At KFC, there isn't just one, but an entire lineup of bold flavors. From honey mustard and smoky barbecue, to rich, creamy ranch and the signature comeback sauce. Mildly spicy, tangy, and seriously addictive. It's the sauce that elevates each crispy bite, turning a simple piece of fried chicken into a memorable experience. So if you think the chicken's good but missing something, chances are you picked the wrong sauce. Chicken tenders aren't just for dipping. Try transforming them into creative and exciting dishes. First, tuck them into a burger for a quick, well-balanced lunch. Looking for a healthier option? Cut them into bite-sized pieces and toss them into a salad, not only adding protein but also boosting your vitamin intake with fresh greens. Another convenient idea is to wrap them in a tortilla for an easy-to-go meal. And if you're a fan of Asian-style cuisine, just slice the tenders and stir-fry them with rice for a flavorful, unique chicken fried rice. No matter how you enjoy them, you'll feel the flavor explosion in every single bite. Chicken tenders may seem simple, but every bite is carefully crafted, from the cut of meat to the coating to the perfect frying temperature. Each piece is a crispy experience. How about you? When was the last time you had KFC chicken tenders? If it's today, then welcome back to the crispy world. Canada, the king of live pig exports, ships over 5 million pigs across borders every year, accounting for nearly 80% of total global live pig trade. Meanwhile, the United States, an economic superpower with one of the world's leading agricultural industries, is the largest customer, importing a massive number of pigs from its northern neighbor. But do Canadian pigs need some sort of green card to enter the US smoothly? Well, not exactly. Every year, millions of pigs from Canada enter the US without needing a visa. They just have to meet health and quarantine standards. In fact, every year, millions of pigs from Canada are imported into the US without needing a visa. They just have to pass a health inspection. It seems like immigrating to the US is a lot less complicated for pigs than for people. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please feel free to share them in the comments below. Nowadays, purebred breeding pigs and premium commercial pigs are increasingly being transported by air to ensure fast, safe delivery while maintaining optimal health conditions. Before boarding a plane, pigs must go through a strict quarantine and health inspection process to ensure they are free from dangerous diseases. Once they pass all health standards, they are put on a special feeding plan designed to reduce stress during transport. At the airport, pigs are guided through specialized corridors to keep them calm and organized before entering their transport containers. Before loading the pigs, workers line the bottom of the containers with sawdust or dry straw to absorb waste, reduce slipping, and provide a comfortable surface for the pigs during the trip. These containers are made from lightweight but durable alloys and are equipped with automatic ventilation systems to maintain a stable temperature, preventing stress caused by sudden environmental changes. The planes used for pig transportation are typically specialized cargo aircraft with climate-controlled cargo holds that regulate both temperature and humidity, preventing heat stress and keeping the pigs comfortable. Some modern planes are even equipped with noise reduction systems to minimize stress from loud engine sounds during the flight. Once the four-legged VIP guests are ready, the containers are loaded onto an air cargo loader, a powerful hydraulic system designed to lift and slide the containers smoothly into the cargo hold. The hydraulic lift can adjust height and angle to ensure that loading is quick and stable, reducing the chances of the pigs getting shaken or scared. During the flight, a team of trained staff monitors the environment inside the cargo hold, checks the pig's health, and is prepared to handle any emergencies that may arise, ensuring that the special guests have a smooth and comfortable flight to their destination. Besides air transport, cargo ships are also an essential part of the global pig transportation network, especially for long-distance, intercontinental routes. Although sea transport takes 10 times longer than air travel, it is far more cost-effective and can handle much larger volumes. A single specialized livestock ship can carry between 30,000 and 50,000 pigs at once, compared to a large cargo plane like the Boeing 747-8F, which can only handle around 1,000 pigs depending on their size and weight. Livestock ships are designed with multi-level pens to maximize space while ensuring comfortable living conditions for the pigs. After the long flight or days at sea, the pigs finally arrive at their destination, but their journey isn't over yet. At the port or airport, specialized livestock trucks are already waiting to pick up the pigs. The unloading process is carefully handled using automated conveyor systems that gently lift and guide the containers off the ship or plane. For sea transport, pigs are often led down special walkways that help them move in an orderly fashion and reduce stress or panic. Once offloaded, the pigs are transferred into multi-tiered livestock trucks equipped with non-slip flooring, ventilation systems, and shock-absorbing mechanisms to minimize discomfort and stress during the final leg of their journey. These trucks then transport the pigs to farms or processing facilities, completing the final stage of their epic cross-continental trip. And now, let's step inside the most advanced pork processing plants, where pigs, after months of journeying, finally fulfill their purpose, becoming high-quality meat products, thanks to a seamless combination of cutting-edge technology and the skilled hands of experienced workers. Upon arrival at the processing plant, pigs are guided into designated resting areas equipped with advanced ventilation systems, automated misting sprays, and a continuous supply of fresh water. This crucial phase allows the pigs to relax, reducing stress and ensuring their muscles remain in optimal condition for processing. Before moving into the processing line, the pigs undergo an automated stunning process designed to ensure a humane and stress-free transition. Modern slaughterhouses typically employ two main stunning methods: CO2 gas stunning and electric stunning. Among these, CO2 stunning is favored for its gentler impact and extended unconsciousness duration. In this method, pigs are placed in a sealed chamber where a controlled concentration of CO2 gas gradually induces unconsciousness within approximately 30 seconds. In contrast, stunning by electric shock using currents of 240 volts, 400 volts directly affects the brain, causing immediate unconsciousness in pigs. While swift, this method requires precise handling to ensure optimal effectiveness. Once the pigs are fully unconscious, trained specialists initiate the critical first steps of processing, ensuring a smooth and efficient transformation. The carcasses are then carefully hoisted onto an automated hanging system, allowing for optimal handling and preservation of the natural form. This precise mechanism ensures that all internal processes continue seamlessly before transitioning to the next stage. The cleaning process begins with scalding, where each carcass is submerged in hot water, maintained at a temperature of 58 to 62 degrees Celsius. This controlled heat causes the hair follicles to loosen, making hair removal significantly more efficient. Following the scalding phase, the carcasses pass through an automated dehairing machine, equipped with rotating rubber paddles designed to gently strip away hair without damaging the skin. Any remaining fine hairs are then singed off in a high-intensity flame chamber, simultaneously sterilizing the surface of the carcass. With hair removal complete, the carcasses proceed to the precise and highly automated process of anus removal. Here, advanced robotic arms, equipped with optical sensors, pinpoint the exact incision site. Using high-precision cutting tools, the system ensures a clean and accurate removal of the area, preventing contamination of surrounding meat. At this stage, only the meat remains, and the pigs are split in half using high-powered cutting machines before moving along the conveyor belt. Automated saws equipped with laser-guided blades make ultra-precise cuts, separating lean meat, fat, and bones with remarkable accuracy. These high-speed machines can process hundreds of pigs per hour, delivering uniform cuts while minimizing waste. After a thorough quality inspection, the finest meat cuts are transferred to cold storage at temperatures between 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit to -7.6 degrees to preserve freshness until further processing. And now the real culinary magic begins. Watch as fresh, premium cuts of meat transform into irresistibly juicy, mouth-watering sausages. The leanest and most cohesive cuts of pork are carefully selected, along with hand-trimmed pork fat, to prepare for the sausage-making process. The pork fat is also manually filtered and added to the mixture to balance the fat ratio, ensuring the sausages remain tender, juicy, and packed with flavor when cooked. After trimming, the meat is fed into a high-capacity industrial grinder that can process up to 2 tons of pork per hour. This machine rapidly grinds the meat while maintaining its texture and freshness. First, the meat goes through a coarse grinding stage, where razor-sharp stainless steel blades chop it into evenly sized pieces before moving to the next step. Then, the meat is further refined in a high-speed grinder, spinning at 3,000 to 5,000 RPM, creating a smoother and more elastic consistency. At this stage, the hand-trimmed pork fat is added, enhancing the sausage's rich, juicy texture. The finely ground meat mixture is lightly chilled to maintain freshness, before being transferred into a vacuum mixer, a crucial piece of equipment that evenly blends ingredients while preserving texture and quality. Inside the machine, high-speed paddles knead and press the mixture, ensuring the seasoning deeply infuses every fiber of the meat. Spices such as salt, pepper, sugar, emulsifiers to enhance binding, preservatives to extend shelf life, and natural flavor enhancers, including the hand-selected pork fat, are added, creating the distinctive taste of each sausage. Egg yolks play a crucial role in increasing the richness and binding capacity of the mixture. The eggs are processed through an automatic egg-breaking machine, where the shells are cracked and the yolks are separated from the whites using a centrifugal system. Only yolks that meet strict standards for consistency, color, and freshness are selected and automatically injected into the meat mixture. The vacuum mixer can process anywhere from hundreds of kilograms to several tons of mixture per hour, depending on production scale. Thanks to this technology, the meat mixture achieves an ultra-smooth texture and perfect binding, ensuring that the sausages maintain their uniform consistency after processing. Once all ingredients are thoroughly blended, the mixture is ready for casing. Sausage casings come in two main types: natural casings made from animal intestines and artificial casings made from collagen or cellulose. Once prepared, the casings are fed into a sausage stuffing machine, where the meat mixture is pumped in under stable pressure to prevent air pockets and ensure the sausages have an even, firm texture. Next, an automated twisting machine precisely divides the sausages into equal portions by twisting the casings at fixed intervals, creating uniform and compact sausages. For some handcrafted or premium sausage lines, the process relies on the expertise and skilled hands of experienced butchers, turning each batch of sausages into a true culinary masterpiece. They use traditional hand-twisting techniques, precisely measuring each section to ensure the perfect firmness without tearing the casing. This method allows for greater flexibility in size, which is especially important for fresh or traditionally made sausages. Sausages can be cooked using either steaming or smoking, depending on the product type. For smoked sausages, they are hung on stainless steel or wooden racks and placed inside a smoking chamber, where natural wood smoke, often from oak or hardwood sawdust, is generated at 122 to 167 degrees. This process enhances their deep color and imparts a signature smoky aroma. Can you already smell the rich, savory aroma of freshly made sausages filling the air? After cooking, the sausages must be quickly cooled to stabilize their structure. This is typically done using cold water baths or mist cooling systems to rapidly lower their temperature. Next, they are transferred to an air-drying chamber, where cool air removes excess moisture, improving texture and extending shelf life. After inspection, the sausages move along a modern production line to the packaging area. Here, robots efficiently arrange the sausages into boxes at a speed of 120 packs per minute, ensuring precision and consistency. Finally, the packaged products are stored in cold storage at 19 degrees Celsius and transported using a specialized cold chain distribution system at 2 to 4 degrees Celsius to supermarkets, grocery stores, or exported to over 50 international markets. Before we dive into the world of onion farming and harvesting, let's talk about the star of the show, the onion. Onions come in all shapes and sizes, from the humble yellow onion to the sassy red and the mysterious white variety. Not only are they versatile, but they're also the backbone of countless dishes around the globe. Without onions, your favorite meals would be bland, your soups would be sad, and your sandwiches would feel incomplete. But why do they make us cry? It's not because onions have it out for us, they just release sulfuric compounds when cut, a clever defense mechanism to keep predators at bay. Unfortunately for us, those predators include chefs and home cooks alike. Despite the tears, onions are beloved worldwide, and in America, they're serious business. Producing 4.5 million tons of onions annually is no small feat. The journey from tiny seed to supermarket shelf involves an intricate process, with harvesting being one of the most critical stages. The onion's journey begins in the fields. After months of care and growth, the onions signal they're ready for harvest. How do farmers know? The tops of the onions, those long green stalks, begin to yellow and fall over. This is the plant's way of saying, "I'm done growing, pick me." Timing is crucial. Farmers need to act quickly but carefully to ensure the onions are at their best. Too early, and the onions may not store well. Too late, and the risk of rot or pests increases. In the good old days, onion harvesting was labor-intensive. Workers armed with hoes and shovels would dig up the onions by hand. While this method ensured minimal damage to the onions, it was back-breaking work, and it took a lot of time. Fortunately, technology has revolutionized the process, making it faster, more efficient, and less physically demanding. Today, American farmers use cutting-edge machinery to harvest onions. These machines are a marvel of engineering, designed to handle the task with precision and care. Here's a closer look at the stars of the show. Onion windrowers. Windrowers are the first machines to hit the fields during the harvest. These mechanical marvels loosen the soil around the onions and gently lift them out of the ground. The onions are then laid in neat rows, called windrows, on top of the soil. This setup allows the onions to cure in the sun, drying out their outer layers and preparing them for storage. Windrowers are designed to minimize damage to the onions. They use adjustable blades to cut through the soil, ensuring a smooth lift without bruising the bulbs. After a few days of curing, it's time for the onions to be collected. Enter the onion harvester, a machine specifically designed for this task. These harvesters scoop up the windrows, separating the onions from any remaining soil and debris. The onions travel up a conveyor belt, where they're cleaned and sorted. The harvester gently removes dirt and loose skins, leaving behind a shiny, healthy crop. Depending on the size of the operation, some harvesters even have built-in grading systems, sorting onions by size right in the field. Tractors and trailers. Once harvested, the onions are loaded onto trailers pulled by tractors. These trailers transport the onions to storage facilities or directly to processing plants. The process is seamless, ensuring the onions remain fresh and intact throughout the journey. The use of modern machinery in onion harvesting offers numerous benefits, transforming what was once a labor-intensive process into a highly efficient operation. Machines like onion windrowers and harvesters streamline the harvesting process by quickly lifting onions from the soil, cleaning them, and sorting them by size and quality. This reduces the need for manual labor, saving time and cutting costs for farmers. Additionally, these machines are designed to handle onions gently, minimizing damage and ensuring a higher percentage of the crop is market-ready. Technology also improves consistency, as machines can work tirelessly and precisely, regardless of weather conditions. Tractors and trailers further enhance efficiency by transporting large quantities of onions from the field to storage or processing facilities quickly. Overall, the use of advanced machinery increases productivity, reduces waste, and helps farmers meet the growing demand for onions while maintaining high quality. Once the onions are harvested, their journey is far from over. The next stop is the processing facility, where they undergo a series of steps to prepare them for market. The first step in the factory is cleaning. Onions arrive with dirt and debris from the field, so they're given a thorough wash. Next, the onions are sorted. Advanced sorting machines use cameras and sensors to inspect each onion, sorting them by size, color, and quality. Only the best onions make it to the fresh produce section of your local grocery store. Some onions are destined for further processing. These are sent to specialized machines that can peel hundreds of onions per minute. The machines use a combination of steam and mechanical peeling to remove the outer layers quickly and efficiently. Once peeled, the onions are cut into various shapes and sizes, depending on their final use. Some are diced for frozen food products, while others are sliced for use in pre-packaged meals. The final step is packaging. The onions are packed into bags, boxes, or containers and labeled for distribution. Onions are more than just a kitchen staple. They're a vital part of the American economy and culture. The onion industry generates billions of dollars annually and provides thousands of jobs. From farmers and factory workers to truck drivers and retail staff, onions support a wide range of industries. They're also a significant export, with American onions enjoyed in countries around the world. In American cuisine, onions are everywhere. They're a key ingredient in countless dishes, from classic comfort foods like meatloaf and casseroles to gourmet creations at high-end restaurants. Onions are packed with nutrients. They're rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and compounds that support heart health and boost the immune system. From seed to supermarket, the journey of an onion is a tale of hard work, innovation, and a little bit of magic. American farmers harvest millions of tons of onions each year, using cutting-edge technology to ensure a smooth and efficient process. So the next time you chop an onion and feel a tear roll down your cheek, remember the incredible journey it's been on, and savor the flavor it brings to your meal. Inside massive greenhouses that stretch over several hectares, growing fresh produce has never been easier, thanks to advanced technology. Two key methods are used to grow crops without soil: hydroponics and aeroponics. Hydroponics is a method where plants grow in nutrient-rich water instead of soil. Their roots either dangle in the water or hover just above it, ensuring they get a perfect mix of nutrients, water, and air. This method works wonders for quick-growing crops like lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and strawberries. Aeroponics, on the other hand, keeps plant roots suspended in the air. Nutrients are delivered in the form of a fine mist. This allows plants to absorb maximum oxygen while still receiving the water and nutrients they need. Aeroponics is especially effective for growing crops like potatoes. First, let's head over to the lettuce greenhouse. Here, lettuce is grown using hydroponics, allowing it to be harvested just 30 days after planting. The system relies on a deep water culture method within a fully enclosed greenhouse. This setup is perfect for lettuce, which thrives on a steady supply of water and nutrients. From the very start, the process is automated. Planting begins with trays filled with small compartments, each prepped with a growing medium like coconut coir to anchor the seeds and provide nutrients. Seeds are loaded into a specialized seeding machine, which uses suction or precision gears to place 1 to 2 seeds in each compartment. Smart sensors ensure no spot is missed, automatically adding seeds if needed. Once planted, a gentle spray of water or an extra layer of the growing medium helps kickstart germination. The trays are then transported to a germination area where seeds sprout under perfectly controlled conditions. Once the seedlings develop their first leaves, The planters will be mechanically moved from the planting trays to the floats to help them float easily on the water surface and absorb water and air. They're moved to floating rafts placed on nutrient-rich water. The rafts maximize planting density, increasing efficiency by up to 10% compared to traditional layouts. As the plants grow, their roots dangle into the nutrient solution below, while their leaves bask in light for 10 to 12 hours a day, provided either by the sun or energy-efficient LED lights. Climate controls manage temperature and humidity, ensuring ideal growth conditions. Hydroponic lettuce boasts vibrant, consistent coloring, crisp leaves, and healthy white roots free from soil-borne diseases. After about a month, it's ready for harvest. An automated conveyor system swiftly moves the mature lettuce from the growing area to the packing line. At the packing station, workers carefully bag each head of lettuce, label it, and prepare it for shipping to supermarkets. These premium greens often come with a higher price tag, sometimes double that of traditionally grown lettuce, but the quality speaks for itself. This closed-loop hydroponic system is truly the key to advancing high-tech agriculture. After harvesting, the planting furrows are washed again and ready for the next crop. Next, let's visit the potato farm. Growing potatoes using the aeroponic method relies on a system of nutrient misting in a controlled environment. The process of producing potato seedlings through tissue culture begins with selecting disease-free tissue samples from the mother plant, typically young shoots or potato eyes. The samples are then sterilized and cultured in a nutrient medium within test tubes to promote growth into plantlets under sterile conditions. Potato seedlings are first planted in small foam cells filled with materials like coconut coir. Once the seedlings develop 2 to 3 true leaves and roots about 3 to 5 centimeters long, they're transferred to an aeroponic chamber. Since potatoes are grown for their tubers, the plants are suspended, allowing the roots to hang freely in the air. A high-pressure misting system sprays the roots with a nutrient-rich solution, ensuring they get the minerals they need. These chambers are insulated to maintain the ideal conditions for growth. After about 2 weeks, tiny potato tubers begin to form. Thanks to the constant supply of nutrients, the tubers grow rapidly. Once the tubers reach 0.5 to 1.5 centimeters in size, they're ready for the first harvest. Harvesting is usually done in the morning to keep the tubers fresh. Every 10 to 14 days, larger tubers are harvested, prompting the plant to grow new ones. This process continues for 5 to 6 months until the plant completes its life cycle. Remarkably, each potato plant can produce between 200 to 300 tubers. Now let's head over to the greenhouse where millions of cucumbers are harvested annually. The process begins with cucumber seeds planted without soil. Small stakes are inserted into the growing medium to support the young plants as they grow. Once the seedlings are strong enough, usually after 2 weeks, they're transferred to the main growing area, where they have more room to thrive. As the plants grow, they're tied to vertical strings suspended from the greenhouse ceiling. This allows the cucumber plants to grow upward, maximizing space. Workers continuously wrap the vines around the strings to ensure the plants grow straight and healthy. From planting to the first harvest takes only 3 to 4 weeks. Each plant produces dozens of cucumbers. Once cucumbers reach their ideal size, around 35 to 40 centimeters, they're ready to be picked. Harvesting is done manually using knives to carefully cut the stems. Post-harvest, cucumbers are sent to sorting and packing stations. Conveyor belts and robotic arms handle sorting. But manual checks are still crucial to guarantee quality. In 2020, global cucumber production was estimated at 91.3 million tons, highlighting their significance in global agriculture. Next, let's explore the strawberry greenhouse, where millions of strawberries are harvested each year. Instead of planting seeds, healthy strawberry plants are selected for cultivation. Purple light from controlled LED lights helps boost the photosynthesis process of strawberry plants. As the plants mature, they start flowering and producing fruit. From planting to the first harvest takes about 5 to 6 weeks. Each strawberry plant yields multiple harvests per season. When the strawberries ripen to a bright red and plump perfection, they're ready for picking. Harvesting is becoming more automated with the use of strawberry picking robots. Equipped with sensors and high-resolution cameras, these robotic arms can identify ripe berries with precision. They gently pick the berries using soft grips, ensuring no damage to the fruit. However, manual harvesting is still employed to handle more delicate tasks. After harvest, strawberries are sorted and packed. Advanced conveyor systems and modern machinery help categorize strawberries by size and quality. In 2023, global strawberry production reached 9.22 million tons, a testament to the fruit's growing demand in the fresh produce market. Finally, let's check out the tomato farm, where millions of ripe, juicy tomatoes are grown every year. First, the seeds are placed into the coconut fiber planting cells by automatic machines. After the plants have sprouted their cotyledons, they are transferred to the grafting machine, combining a high-yielding top plant with a robust rootstock. This technique ensures the plant gets the best of both worlds: strong roots and excellent fruit production. Once the grafted seedlings are ready, they're transferred to the greenhouse. Tomatoes in greenhouses are typically grown using vertical trellising systems. Tomatoes are harvested when they reach a vibrant red color and are firm enough to withstand transportation. It usually takes about 2 months from planting to harvest. Advanced robotics have replaced much of the manual labor in tomato harvesting. These robots are equipped with artificial intelligence, enabling them to identify ripe tomatoes by analyzing their color and size. Using soft mechanical arms, the robots gently pick each tomato, ensuring the delicate skin remains intact. In addition, tomatoes can also be picked directly by hand and packaged directly in the greenhouse. Thanks for joining us on this journey through futuristic farming, where 1.6 million tons of fresh produce are harvested using cutting-edge methods. We hope this video gave you a clearer understanding of how these delicious vegetables are grown and transformed into high-quality products. What do you think about this modern technology? Don't hesitate to share your thoughts or ask questions in the comments below. And remember, like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel, and stay tuned for more exciting content. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.